treat people for Mogamo, for Batibo, for any site where we are see this station. Na Mogamo Cultural Heritage Station, Much TV. We come this morning for announce for when I say Panabo for this morning. It talks waiting. If you don't know side where you come out, you not gonna know side where you do go. We come this morning with a heavy heart. Heavy heart for say waiting. The Mogamo, where they call us Mocuda, national office, a big collapse. It don't collapse. And waiting make it collapse. And waiting with the checkup, say we fit do. Now here we I be visit the former president for Mocuda, when there no other person than Mr. Mba CM. We now ye we finally collapse for his hand. We want hear some talk for ye why it collapsed and waiting we fit do. We I go visit Mr. Mba CM. We now ye finally end for office. And for Panabo, for book for God, when a Bible, it don't say for house of God, things the way they run broke, the people come, they join them. When they join them, they will make some other better thing again. We the one talk for Mogamo, say we motto that unity is strength. A 40 yaka. Which side the unity day? Which side the first day? I go show you this small video where una dey see am now so. If hands they fit join hand for cooperate, for bring big thing for their community, how more of we human being? How more of we Mogamo? Where we don't carry motto say unity, it be now we straight. Together we stand, divided we fall. We do call on all Mogamo people, where they be for village, where they be for outside country, say me they join hand, who will take that with love, that with peace, that with unity, come together, say me will be that with motto, where it don't collapse, we will join hand for Mogamo, may you grow from strain to strain. Mr. Mba Philip Mungwe, you go talk something for me about this chapter. Thank you very much.
I come from Korokwe in Guzang. I'm the son of late Philip Mba Mungwe, a retired cooperative specialist. In my career, I grew up to the level of general manager of the Northwest Cooperative Association, and I'm now on retirement and doing my own part to contribute to the ideas that can lead Guzang to higher heights. I had been the national president of the Guzang Development Association for more than 10 years. Once I was the president of the Mogamo Cultural and Development Association. I've been a president of the Parent-Teacher Association of the Presbyterian High School, Batibo, for more than 10 years. I have been a leader in other social groups like the Mogamo Elites Group in Bamenda. I think that I have to appreciate God for giving me the opportunity to participate in these aspects.
Thank you very much for this brief introduction. Yes, we want to know from you as the president of Mocuda, can you let us know of what important is Mocuda to the Mogamo man?
Let me clarify something. I was elected the president of Mocuda in 2004. And by the regulations of it, elections had to come every 2 years. But when I convened meetings that we should come and do the re-elections, I saw that our brothers who played the games of politics brought in their political ideas and shattered every effort that was to be made by Mocuda. I saw no seriousness in it. My executive, the members, some branches were very active, particularly those of the southern part of Cameroon. They have been active and they have good intentions. But those of us, let's say in Bamenda and Yaoundé, who were in factions, they were forming other factions to challenge that one. I saw no need to continue with a thing that has no backing. And so since that time, after 2 meetings, I declared myself a resignation because there was nobody willing to see that the successful reorganization should come back. So right now, I do not talk in any capacity as the president of Mocuda.
Okay, we thank you for this explanation. Yes, Mr. President, give us the pessimistic or optimistic balance sheet of Mocuda before you, with you, and after you.
I cannot talk anything before me. I can say something about the brief period I held that post. At that time, the first thing was that we were talking of Mocuda Cultural and Development Association. It was something that the real Mocuda man did not know what it was. When I took over our installation, I made sure we came down to Batibu, where we wanted the various village development associations to be part of it, to know that we are working towards the same goal. That was the first achievement. We participated very actively in public activities, like when we received our sister Ama Muna when she was appointed into government. We assisted very well when Mr. Ote Emmanuel was equally appointed into government. When governors, senior duos were coming, we made sure such activities were well organized and we made our presentation. On my own, I went in that 2004, attended the Mogamo elite meeting in the US, where I presented Mogamo with a speech where we were, the development and the needs. And so I think that is where I ended. We equally helped some schools in buying books, textbooks. Schools in the villages where the parents could not buy books, even the teachers had no books. We went through the Ministry of Education to identify those schools and we gave them help. We contributed to the development associations of certain villages that came to seek assistance from us.
Okay, right now, Mr. President, that you are living, what is your souvenir as a president of Mocuda in your absence?
I don't think I have to talk about souvenir because I'm not seeing the person I'm handing over to. You see, those who wanted the Mocuda to fail are happy. That's why I said there were so many factions. There seemed to have been one that was looking elitist in Yaoundé, and around the council, 1-2 was formed. What do they call it? I think it was then the mayor, Mr. Tenor Lawrence. He formed something like the Mogamo Development Fund. Why so many organizations to challenge that one instead of us coming together around that one and make it work like one for the good of the Mogamo man? So there's nothing like a souvenir.
Well, we thank you, Mr. President, for this brief word that you have talked with us. Thank you.
Thank you.